Okay, there's been some stuff going around on the enters of net that I need to clear up about S Corps. I will not be before y'all long, but there's some things y'all need to know about what an S Corp is and what it is not. First, let's start off with this. A lot of y'all have been told that an S Corp is better than an LLC. So start off with an S Corp before you start off with an LLC. I don't know who's spreading this information, but that I don't understand how we can get more wrong than this. Let me first by clearing up. An S Corp is an IRS level entity. It's an IRS tax designated type of thing. It's not a real entity, to be honest. It is an IRS kind of treatment of an entity. An entity is something you get at the state level. So that is your LLCs, that is your C corporations. And let's clarify what a C corporation is, because I know that can get confusing when you hear C and when you hear S. A C corporation is just a regular corporation that you get at the state, like from the Secretary of State itself. Those are the two main entities. LLCs and C corporations are the two main entities that you can get at the state level. There are other entities like LLPs, LPs, all that stuff. Y'all don't need to know about that, okay? Most of y'all don't need to know about that. Most of y'all on here need something, either an LLC or a C Corp. So let's start there. Now, once you have the LLC and the C Corp, then you can go to the IRS and say, hey, can you treat my LLC or my C Corp as an S Corp? Okay. If you go to the IRS and say, hey, I want an S Corp, they're going to ask you, please provide LLC information. If you have no LLC information or no C Corp information to provide, you don't have anything to convert into an S Corp. Okay. So let's start off there. Now, the second thing about it's better to start off with an S Corp, that is far from the truth as well. It depends on where you are in business. Okay. So first of all, an S Corp will end up costing you more than it will save you if you are not at a certain level in profitability in your business. So before anybody would come to me saying that, hey, I want to get an S Corp, can you help me out? The first thing I'm going to ask is, okay, where are your numbers? Where are your financials? If you tell me you ain't got none, or you don't know where you are in profit, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm not doing anything until we get to the bottom of where you are in profitability to begin with. So you have to have your books together. You have to have some type of level of accounting. You have to know where your numbers are before you do that, because here's why. An S Corp requires that you pay yourself a reasonable salary. So for people who are running payroll with just your regular LLC, you are technically breaking the law. Please stop. Please stop. You should not be doing that. Okay. That's not, as an LLC, you are taxed on all of profit, not just the portion of it, on all of the profit that goes to you as the singular owner. However, that's where the S Corp comes in, because with an S Corp now, you are required to run payroll for yourself. You are required to pay a W-2 salary to yourself. You are required to have a payroll software or something that you are running to withhold FICA. Okay, because that's where it comes down to. Because the way that an S Corp saves you in taxes anyways is that it allows you to pay FICA on a smaller amount of money. So for example, if you are making $100,000 in profit, if you just have the LLC that has not been turned into an S Corp, you are going to pay whatever the tax bracket, whatever the taxable amount on $100,000 is, plus 15.3% FICA, self-employment tax. So it can get real up there. Like it can get to a 50% tax real quick when you add in that 15.3%. So what the S Corp does, it allows you to say, hey, let me pay myself a reasonable salary. Now, we'll need another video to talk about what a reasonable salary is, but let's just say if you run in $1 million company and you're paying yourself a $15,000 salary as the CEO, that's not reasonable. So I hope that paints a picture of what that is. However, if you have $100,000 in profit, instead of paying 15.3% on the 100,000, you would just pay that 15.3% on your reasonable salary of maybe 30,000. You know what I mean? So 15.3% of 30,000 is clearly less than 15.3% of 100,000. So that's how you get the tax savings with an S Corp. However, if you're not making enough profit to pay yourself a reasonable salary to begin with, then now you pay an extra for the additional tax returns you got to file, for the filing fee for the S Corp, for the amount of money you got to spend to run payroll. Like, it's costing you way more than it would save you if you can't pay yourself a reasonable salary. So that's why we always say, but until you're making about $40,000 to $60,000 in profit, it doesn't make sense to convert. I hope y'all following me. And here's the thing. Here's the danger of not paying into Social Security. This is a real life example. Someone I was working with, unfortunately, she hasn't been able to work because she's been fighting illnesses and she's just not able to go back to work. And she needs to be able to pull from Social Security. So I said, hey, have you applied for Social Security? And they said no, because they said I didn't pay into it enough. And I was like, how did you not pay? Lord and behold, she's had an S Corp her whole career, and for 30 plus years, and it's been costing her more than it's been helping her. And she hasn't been paying herself a reasonable salary because whoever converted her never told her that she was supposed to do that. And so, for one, please don't do that, because you will make yourself a target to be audited by the IRS. For two, now she's in a situation because, when you file an S Corp return, they're not assessing FICA on the entity because they're expecting that you're paying FICA, Social Security, and Medicare on your salary, right? So because she never paid herself a salary, she had no way of paying into Social Security. And so I had to explain to her how, for one, this is illegal. For two, how she should have been told this before she converted, because it's been costing her more for 30 plus years because she kind of just trusted whoever did this for her to provide this information for her. So y'all, trust but verify. Stop trusting these professionals to just do stuff on y'all behalf every single day. It feels like every week, every month. Some people are coming to me saying, hey, this person did this for me, and now, I owe the IRS this. This person did this and didn't tell me what they were doing, and now I feel scammed out of da 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 da. And it's like, y'all, whatever I'm saying, go Google it. Google it to make sure that I'm not telling y'all anything that y'all should not be following. Okay. Please trust but verify, y'all. So before y'all get into y'all self, because we playing with real dollars and we playing with IRS. So we cannot just trust anything we hear on the internet anymore. Okay. Trust but verify.